Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a Instagram makeup look. Oh, let me just adjust the lighting. There we go. Excuse the background and my hair and the fact my eyebrows look nothing alike. You're going to have to move past that for today. But I've got the two Softer's Nails palettes here, which are stunning, may I add. And I ordered from my Instagram page, which is Louise Anna, in case you guys are wondering. I've posted several pictures, including this palette and often this one as well. Not always this one, because I have many highlighters that I do love. And a lot of people have been asking me what I've got in my eyes, so I thought I'd show you guys this. I'm also going to be featuring a pair of my favourite lashes at the moment, so yeah, stay tuned to see exactly how to do this kind of warm copper look. Let me zoom you guys in. So the first step is to always prime your eyes. You must always prime your eyelids, because otherwise your eyeshadow is going to go everywhere throughout the day and it's just in general not really going to last. Let me just move it over a bit. Here we go. I'm going to use this Freedom stuff and it's nearly completely gone. There's just enough for another use. This is so cheap. I really need to buy another one because it is so similar to MAC Painterly, although it hasn't got as much coverage to it as MAC Painterly has got. So yeah, because I did actually used to have MAC Painterly, but I'm fresh out, so I've moved on to using this. It does the same sort of job. It dries down also, which I quite like. It means you don't have to waste any time. You can just go straight on with the shadows. I'm going to take this brush right here, which is a fluffy brush. It is the blending brush from Eco Tools, and I go in with the Soph palette, and the colour of choice is going to be called, well, it's not going to be called, it is called, where is it? Pumpkin, which is this colour right here. I'm just going to do a couple of dabs in that. You don't need too much of that colour because it's very pigmented. Tap it off and go straight into the crease. It's quite a dark colour to be using as like your initial colour. It's very dark, but I feel like they're so creamy and blendable that they blend flawlessly anyway, so I have like no issue with going in with a darker colour straight away because I know it's going to blend up beautifully. This is kind of like a transition almost. By the way, guys, I take a wipe underneath my eyes, so I'm not really paying too much attention to that at the moment. But yeah, I'm going to blend that in the crease as a sort of base colour. I do prefer the shade Strawberry Sweets, but it's a bit too pinky. I wanted it to be a bit more like a dark orangey pinky red. So what I've just done is I've just tapped my brush into both Pumpkin and Strawberry Sweets. Ignore my manicure, by the way. To kind of get a mix of the two to put on there as well. So you kind of have a more blended tonal look. Just like that. Once that is completely on and nearly completely blended, we're going to put other colours over the top, so I'm not really too worried about the blend right now. I'm going to just take a fluffy brush, which is quite a big one. This is very dirty with the other two colours because you guys know I have no time to wash my brushes realistically. I'm working constantly with school and stuff, so I just don't have enough time. So I just go with dirty brushes. I pretty much create the same sort of look every day though. Every day I sort of create the same sort of look, so it doesn't really matter too much if my brushes are clean or not, because we're going to be using the same shades anyway. If you're wondering about the centre of the lid, there will be another colour on there in just a second. To add some more definition, I'm going to just take a Morphe M156 brush. This by far is one of my favourite brushes when it comes to eyeshadow. And I'm going to take the shade Danger, which is this colour right here. It's quite a dark kind of burgundy colour. And I'm going to put that on my inner and outer corner, just like so. This one is more pigmented than some other colours. There's definitely a bit of inconsistency in formulation, but only on like 1 or 2 shades, so it's really pretty good. Right in the inner corner, right in the outer corner. I'm going to try and keep it as straight as we can and not like too slanted, but just slanted so that it works with the shape of your eye. Now that is on, I'm going to go back in with my first brush that I use, which is a fluffy brush, and just any excess product to just kind of pull it across. So sort of put like a hat, so you should just have like a little white gap right in the middle there. And before we're going to fill that gap, we're going to add even more definition using the black, which is called a Nightmare. And to add definition, I'm going to run it along the lash line first, because that's where we want the most pigment to be, and then as you kind of slowly go a bit more up, you can sort of release the tension from the brush a bit more and just pull that along. We're going to do like a line across the lash line until you get to the white bit, then you stop, and then about halfway, I'd say, between the white bit and the edge of your eyelid is going to be black. Then taking a fluffy brush, you're going to kind of blend that so that it all looks really smooth and soft. Just like so. I'm going to go back in with this brush, which is what we use to apply the darker plum colour. Excuse me. Just so we can get that more gradient look. I'm going to use this shade right here, which is called, oops, just the lighting for you, Festive Flame. I'm really sorry about the lighting on the camera, by the way, guys. It's not the best, I understand that. And because it's got no colour on it, it should still have a concealer on it. Normally when people do eye looks like this, they put like a lighter colour in the middle, which is why a lot of you guys might be very confused why I'm using like a shade that's pretty much the same as the others, just it's metallic. It's because we're going to put another colour over the top of it, which is going to be this one. I'm not sure what's happening with the lighting. I swear you guys, there's been no sun all day and now it's decided to come out. This one right here, which is called Pink Champagne, I believe. Yeah, Pink Champagne. And I'm going to put that over the top of that, and you're going to sort of mix the two shades together. And then to make everything look far less crumbled and kind of mixed up, we're just going to take this colour right here, this brush right here, which is the one from Eco Tools. All my brushes are synthetic, by the way. I always go for synthetic brushes, just because I don't really like the idea of putting animals anywhere near my eye, but you know, still. And then I'm going to take a big buffing brush and just wipe away under the eye. And then with a makeup wipe, which is incredibly filthy, so I do apologise for that, I'm going to just take it right where the eyeshadow stops and kind of just smooth it and cut it out a little bit more. And then we're going to use, for my final colour, I'm going to use this one. Oh, that was way too dark. This one right here, which is called Fairy Lights, which is sort of like an off-white colour. It's not quite white, but it's not quite cream. It's sort of just like an off-white, yeah. For lashes, I'm going to use the Allure Demi Wispies, which are my favourite lashes of all time. I'm just going to use the Indigenous Duo Glue, if I can actually find it. Here, this is the Duo, like, original. I don't like black glue because I'm not very good at applying eyelashes. I'm going to leave that to go tacky. Might take a second. If you don't wait for it to go tacky, then when you actually place the eyelash on, it's going to just slide around because it's too liquidy. I don't have any tweezers on me right now, so we're just going to have to try and rock it with our fingers, and it's just not sticking at all. My Duo Glue is kind of drying up a bit, so it's not as good as it once was. But I think, yeah, I think that eyelash is pretty much on. Zoom you guys out. This is the makeup eye. This is the non-makeup eye. Let me know in the comments down below. Oh, it's just come off at the front. That was a tendency to do that. Yeah, so this is the made up eye. This is the non-made up eye. Let me know in the comments down below what side you prefer. And don't forget to go check out my Instagram page, which is Louise Anna, because I post further Instagram looks over there. Bye guys!